Ugh.
Hey, hey, it's Jose, here to slay. Where's for? But for him, now tell me, player.
Hey you guys, I'm back for another video, and today I want to do something a little bit different. So, as you all know, and if you don't know, there is a previous video on such things saying how I am going from pills of estradiol to the injections. And the reason being that I changed up my dosage and what I wanted to do is because I felt like the pills just, like, they weren't doing anything anymore. Like, it was keeping my body stable and me, you know, not getting the migraines and things of that nature. But as far as, like, breast growth and, you know, fat distribution and things of that nature, it was just, I felt like it wasn't happening anymore. And I felt like I was just taking pills to be taking pills, which I'm not okay with. I wasn't okay with the whole pill thing in the first place. That's the only reason that was, like, took me a little bit longer to jump on HRT, is because I didn't want to take pills for the rest of my life, and I didn't want to rely on pills. But I had to do what I had to do. There was no going back from that. So I want to show you guys, since it is Wednesday and this is my shot day, because I take it once a week. I can't really give anybody like my milligrams or milliliters or whatever they're called. I'm not going to give you my dosage. I'm not going to do that just because, like, I don't want anybody self-medicating behind what I'm saying. And a lot of people do follow what I do and how I roll, but I don't want anybody doing that and hurt themselves because they're trying to emulate what I'm doing. And I may have this dosage because of my blood levels and things like that. So it might be very low for my dosage and it might be very high. I don't know. I just go by what the doctor gave me after we did all our blood work and all that and made sure that everything was copacetic. Once we got everything in order, then I was given my shots and the amount of dosage that I would have needed. Some may think it's high, some may think it's low, some may think that, you know, I can do more, but I feel different. So I'll give y'all that. I definitely do feel different. I feel like it's happening. Like, my breasts are starting to hurt again. And they're growing. They're definitely growing. Like, I'm not even sure that I can even too much show y'all. Like, I would have to, like, really take off my clothes. But my breasts are growing. I'm getting a butt again because I did not have anything but legs touching my back. Let's be real. So I had that going on, and I'm going to get a butt. My hips are starting to grow. My thighs are growing. I'm getting kind of fat. I've gained a lot of weight since last. I am over 200 pounds now, but I'm 5'10", so I guess that kind of balances out, but not really because it's sloppy. Let's be real. But what happened is, I always was like in between, I want to say 155 and 175. Like, I always fluctuate up and down from there. And now I'm over 200 pounds. And am I happy about it? Not really. But in some places, I really do like it. Like, I like it in my legs because I think it looks delicious. I don't like it in my upper torso. Simple. Because it's in my back and in my stomach. You'll see when I stand up. And I got to show you, because I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to take a shot with y'all. We're going to do it together as a group. I have everything set up. This will be my third shot since I started shots. I'm really digging it. So I guess I can get started on how you go about doing this process. So the first thing you would do is, since I've been taking the shots already, what happens is there's a rubber like stop on the vial, and once you puncture it with the needle, it's punctured. But what you have to do each time that you take your estradiol or your needle or whatever the case may be, your shot, you have to wipe the lid off with alcohol. So I have my vial is very small. Make sure I don't get the dosage. Very small, very simple, nothing big, nothing crazy. And here is, I just use a cotton swab, cotton ball, whatever, and I wipe off the lid of it, clean it off. It is clean. Then we get to the needle part. So now that I have my needle, this needle right here, this is a bigger, this is 3 milliliter syringe, but the needle on it is very thick. Like, sticking this into your skin is going to be very painful. The reason that they give you this one is because the serum that's inside of the vial is very thick. Like, it's not thin, it's very thick. You have to, like, really drag it out to get it in there, and it will probably be very difficult. There'll probably be a lot of bubbles and kind of a bunch of different things that will make it, like, not okay when you're trying to use the smaller needle head. So, we're gonna pop this baby open. Oh, and I also forgot, the first thing that you do before you start doing this is wash your hands. I kind of wasn't gonna say that because it's kind of like a given. You should probably wash your hands before you start dealing with needles and injecting your skin and things like that, but I guess I do have to say it because some people will not do such things. So, we'll pop the lid off of this. Boom. The needle is not crazy small, but crazy big, but yeah, that won't be going in my skin. So, you'll take your serum in your vial, and here is your needle. You turn it upside down. It won't spill out, so don't even worry about it. You turn it upside down. You stick the needle right back in that hole, and you draw back. Sometimes you gotta draw back way more than you need to. So if you only need to put in 1 milliliter or 2 milliliters or whatever you have to put inside of your injection, when you have to do that, you will pull back. Even if you have to put 4 or 5 inside of the syringe, that's fine. You can just push it back up. Make sure you tap the sides to get rid of the bubbles.
Almost doesn't count. You're gonna find me somebody who ain't afraid to let go.
Okay, so now it is at where it needs to be. I'm going to push up the excess, and then you'll stop where it asks you to stop at. Okay. Also, then you'll pop that right out. Put this over. You can put this right back. So what you do is you will pluck. Make sure you pluck and get all the little bubbles out, because you don't want any bubbles. Because bubbles, what happens is, like, you put a bubble into your body, the bubble can go up to your heart and it can stop your heart. Let's be real. Google it. Don't Google it, because if you Google it, you might have cancer after that, because that's always what happens to me. Every single time that I Google something, I have cancer afterwards. Okay, so these bubbles are tiny enough that it is okay. So what you'll do next is you'll get rid of this needle. It comes off simple. So once you take that needle off, you put it to the side. Everything that you do, make sure you have like a place to put everything at, because you don't want this getting somewhere that it doesn't need to be. Let me pull this down about a little bit, because I do not want that to spill out, because you want all you can get. Hello. So you'll take this needle, you'll put that you'll put the cap back on it, because that's what I do, because I have a child, and even though this stuff is in a different place, he won't see it, but still, I'll just draw back. Then here is your smaller needle, so that you can inject it into your, wherever you're going to inject it. So you have two options. You can inject it into your thighs in the muscle, because I think I have a muscular something. I can't remember what they actually said. Or I can do it in my butt, like in my cheek at the top. I chose my leg because I don't have anybody to do that for me, so I do it myself. Okay, so now I have my little needle out. Boom to the boom to the boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to put that on here. It's honestly just like a twist top. You twist that bad boy on until it's tight enough. I stand up and do mine. They said you can sit down, but I'm not for that, just because I learned how to do it standing up. So I'm going to stand up and show you guys how to do this. I started with this leg, and now I went to this leg. This is my second shot. Now we're on my third shot. We're gonna go back to this leg. They prefer you to alternate so that it's not strenuous on one side. Plus, you'll get, like, you know, pains in one leg or something like that. So that's what's been happening to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this side off around here in this area, because this is where my muscle is usually at. circular motion, clean that up. She said do as much as you can. Even though it's only going in one little spot, I still am about to clean up this area really well because I'm not sure about y'all, but I don't want any infection. So 90-degree angle, you have to keep it pretty straight. Ugh. I had to learn to start putting the crap in there further, because I was not putting it in. I just apply pressure because I don't bleed really, which is good, I guess. So I apply pressure, and boom, that's how you take your shots. That's how I was instructed. Once you're done with that, for safety purposes, you'll put your needles back where you got them from, inside of the caps. Make sure both of them are in there. And you'll take your syringe and just clean up your mess. I'm just gonna wipe my lid off now. So I have a Mr. Clean, non-advertised, jug, and this is where I've been putting all of my disposables. And they want you to take it to a place where there's okay for them to expose of it. So I'm just gonna drop these in here, close it up, keep it out of arm's reach. Yes, y'all, so I wanted to come and give you guys my rundown on how I handle my shots compared to like my pills. Of course, pills, I don't need to tell you how to ingest a pill. That's really nothing to it. I can't give you guys my dosage, but I do want to let you guys know that it's a certain way that they teach you to do stuff. And also, when you're done doing that, once you're done taking that pill, they want you to rub your leg in a circular motion in the area that you just had your shot, so that it can circulate the estrogen and not sit in one spot. It wants the body to basically accept it and start to distribute it throughout your body instead of keeping it in one spot. You understand? Because it can sit there until your body starts to take it in. So as of now, I'm going to wrap my leg, watch me some Family Guy, and get ready to go to sleep because I just got off of work. I really hope that this video was helpful. I hope that it helps people out if they're, just on their shots and they didn't understand what the doctor was saying, or, just didn't get it, just didn't understand truly what to do. And if, honestly, to be honest, I'm just going to say this, and this is just be 100. There's going to be people that self-medicate. There are people that's going to do it. So for those people that are doing it and are just doing it because they, they want to and they want to get their estrogen started without going to the doctor, is very dangerous. I believe, I agree to that, but to help your danger a little bit more, this is some information for you to use. Go by these steps so that the least what you can do is do it the right way if you're going to be doing it the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? I don't feel like anybody should be self-medicating. I feel like everybody should go to a doctor and check to see if their dosages that they want to take or they need to take are what they need for their body, because everybody's body is different. You could be smaller and need more, or bigger and need less. Who knows what the situation is until you go to a doctor and your endocrinologist and you go get this blood work done, so you know that what your levels are at, so that you know what your body can accept. Because any more dosage, and you never over medicate, because when you over medicate, all that estrogen turns into testosterone. So if you want to detransition, thinking you're transitioning because you're adding more, it doesn't work that way. Your body takes what it needs to do what it needs to do. So you gotta make sure you go to a doctor and get the information that you need about what you use for your own body. You understand what I'm saying? Other videos at the top, make sure you guys click on those past videos that you have missed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button because you will not be disappointed, okay? So your notification bell on is down here. You get everything that I post, because my posts are on point. I just want to say that I love you guys. Be true to you. Peace.